I've seen a fair bit of discussion online about whether GTA 6 will take place in the same universe as GTA 5 and by extension GTA Online and GTA 4 as well. And I'm almost 100% certain that it will be in the same universe. I'm sure many of you will probably agree and will think it's kind of a no-brainer, but I'll set out the evidence here anyway. But first, for those who don't know, I apologise in advance. I'm a bit bunged up at the moment and got a cold coming on or something. But for those who don't know, the GTA games are split up into three different universes. First, we have the 2D universe, which is the original games, the first Grand Theft Auto, GTA 2, and GTA London and its various versions. These are kind of the original GTA games, the top-down games, but games that have been sort of forgotten. They're the originals, but we don't really, no one plays them anymore. And then we get into the 3D universe. This is obviously the games. These are the games that made GTA the franchise we know and love today. So basically, GTA 3, Vice City, San Andreas, GTA Advance. Has anyone ever played that? I don't know anyone who's ever played that. I certainly haven't, and I had a Game Boy Advance, so I feel like I should have. Liberty City Stories and Vice City Stories. Those are all in the 3D universe. And then when we got to GTA 4 and its DLCs, Lost and Damned and Ballad of Gay Tony, as well as GTA Chinatown Wars, GTA 5 and GTA Online, they all exist in the same HD universe. Now, for those who don't understand what I mean by universe, I'm talking about the same in-game world. So essentially the events that happen in, say, GTA 4 have also happened in the world of GTA 5. So Niko Bellic exists in the world of GTA 5 as well, even if he doesn't appear. It's, canonically he exists. And, we see this referenced a lot throughout the series. In GTA 5, you meet characters who have been in GTA 4, Patrick McCreary, Brucey, countless others. Yusuf Amir more recently, and you see references like Patrick McCreary, I believe it is, mentions or references kind of a European or a Russian guy who they used to carry out jobs with, obviously referencing Niko. So that's basically what I mean by universe. And another example is GTA 5 is obviously set heavily in Los Santos, so is GTA San Andreas, but the map isn't the same. The map is, it's got some similarities, and again, across all the universes, there are recurring companies and some characters. Very few, though, people like Laszlo and Chris Formage, whatever his name is. But these brands, do exist across the universes, and we see things like, as I was saying, GTA San Andreas, that is Grove Street there on the left, a very familiar place to many of us, and that's Grove Street on the right in GTA 5. Same place, obviously looks drastically different, and so does the rest of the map, although it's the same place. It's because they exist in different universes. And I remember when GTA 5 came out, a lot of people were expecting, one of the first things people wanted to do was go to Grove Street and see CJ's house, and then you go there and there's just nothing there at all. So that's what I mean by different universes. Now, GTA 6 is almost certainly going to take place in the same universe as GTA 5 and GTA Online and GTA 4. And why? Well, we've already kind of seen in the trailer for GTA 6, we've seen some of the new cars which are coming out on GTA Online at the moment, and I expect we might very well see more of this over the coming year or so. However, whatever is going to be happening with GTA Online over the next year, we've probably got a couple more updates still to come. I imagine we'll see more future GTA 6 cars being brought over, and this is the Gauntlet Interceptor, I think it's called. You can see it there in the trailer, and then a few months after the trailer for GTA 6, it was released in GTA Online. So, I mean, obviously we don't know what it's called in GTA 6, but, you know, some cars do appear, but this looks basically identical. So that's one thing. And another thing comes from the leaks. Now, obviously, I always like to preface this, you know, whenever I talk about the leaks, I just want to say, obviously, the leaks were from a few years ago now, from early development footage. Things could have changed since then, but I don't think they would have changed something like this. And there's an exchange in the leaks, in some of the videos. Basically, Jason is by a pool in a motel, it looks like, and he's watching two guys by the pool have this exchange. And it looks like, I don't know who the other character is, but one of the characters is called Wyman, it seems. And Wyman appears to be some sort of conspiracy theorist. So someone says, I'm just looking at this video Shanice posted on Life Invader. I guess Shanice is another character we might come into contact with. And then Wyman says, yeah, so Jay Norris can download your brain and sell it to the Chinese. I'm not going to say the swear word because who knows what will happen to this video. And then the other guy says, come on, not this shit again. And Jay Norris is dead, man. Oh yeah, he's dead, is he? You know, and then Wyman goes on a rant about these various conspiracy theories. But that key phrase, Jay Norris is dead, you know, I think for me that basically confirms that GTA 6 exists in the same world as GTA 5. And I should say that there are some exceptions to kind of canon in terms of, like, you know, missions that have different endings and so on. Only one of them is canonical. For example, you know, the final mission. But Jay Norris is dead seems like an obvious reference to the previous game. They could have just not included it. And for those who don't know what I'm talking about, if you haven't played GTA 5, we killed Jay Norris in GTA 5. We were the reason he died. It's a very early mission. Jay Norris is essentially a combination of, like, Steve Jobs and Mark Zuckerberg. He's the founder of Life Invader, which is essentially a rip-off of, I guess, Facebook, which kind of says a lot about, you know, GTA 5 and when it came out. I mean, Facebook is not as big a thing now as it was back then. I imagine we're going to see a lot of kind of Elon Musk style trolling in GTA 6 and stuff to do with TikTok and so on. But yeah, quite an early mission. We killed Jay Norris by implanting an explosive device into that phone prototype that he's holding, and then during his press conference we call it and it explodes, killing him. So we killed him in GTA 5, and in GTA 6 he's referenced as being dead. For me, that seems pretty, you know, the most obvious evidence that GTA 6 will not be entering its own new universe. It will exist in the same universe, the same world as GTA 5, GTA 4, Chinatown Wars Online, as I say, which also opens the door to more characters, more fan favourites that we've seen before. I'm thinking, you know, maybe not Nico, Michael, Franklin or Trevor, because main characters don't always tend to kind of crop up, but, you know, maybe someone like, I don't know, Jimmy, for example. I don't know, he was the first one that came to mind. Simeon, Dave, Lester even. There are a few options, a few people that I would not be surprised if we saw again in GTA 6, and this really opens up the door to that possibility.